Well, I have been lucky. Hi, this is Izzy. There was a call out on Facebook for someone who wanted to sell on a few Neos, and I very luckily was able to get some. And I've got some of my wish list in here. Again, I won't have much of a wish list left after this, nor do I have savings for many more plants for the following year. I haven't purchased Neofinetia falcatas from this vendor before, so I'm quite excited to see how this goes, but they were excellent with communication and really did a good job of wanting to find me exactly the Neos that I was after. They're very carefully packaged. Ooh. Goodness, it's a bonus plant. Oh, wow. Bulbophylum ping crossed with frostii. Wow, okay. I've not grown a bulbophylum before. That's going to be really cool. Oh, how wonderful. I'll have to get in touch with them. Oh, great. Okay, on to the Neofinetias. So that may be one there, or let's double check everything in here. Great. Okay, so the first plant that was definitely in the order that I've got here is the Jitsugekkou. This is not a registered Fukuran variety. So many Neofinetia falcata are registered with the Japanese or Korean Fukuran associations because they are particularly highly prized, or they have traits that are known to really propagate very well and can be sustained. Now, Jitsugekkou, maybe it's going to be registered at some point, I don't know, but it is a white tiger variety. I think that's called Akabonofu. But interestingly, the variegation disappears and turns into kind of dapples. So after a while, the leaves appear to be quite dappled, and it should look very pretty in the light. It also has quite wide curved leaves, and these leaves are called Widehimeba. I'm afraid I could be totally mashing up that pronunciation. I'm very sorry if I am. I've heard that it can be a little fussy in growth, so when it encounters dry atmospheres, the leaves can distort. So maybe that's what's happened here, but I don't actually know. I've only just encountered this plant for the first time. But there you go. Neofinetia falcata Jitsugekkou, a very elegant variety that should be quite showy when it grows up. And another little baby in this order, we have a Neofinetia falcata Kinyuko. So this is another tiger variety, but this one will have a yellowing on the leaves. You might be able to see it on this leaf here. And this one goes more and more yellow as you give it more and more light. And the name translates as slight golden light. So the name and the appearance of the orchid are really quite pretty. It was found in Shikuosa Prefecture, and I should think that this one is actually a Kinyuko. You may remember that a while ago I purchased what I thought was a Kinyuko, but it didn't have the traits that a Kinyuko needs to have, so I've kept it in highlight conditions. But that specimen hasn't actually yellowed in the leaves. The leaves look very small, they look very narrow, and the roots are the wrong colour and the stem is the wrong colour to be a Kinyuko. So we're expecting quite a green stem on this one and green to white roots. And this definitely does look much more like a Kinyuko than the other plant that I was sent in the past. So really beautiful variety there. I'm very pleased to have it rather than to have something that I thought was a Kinyuko and actually isn't. A very cute little fan. I'll have to look after this one whilst it grows up. Okay, there should be one more in here. And this one is one that I've been watching on other people's channels enough that I really, really wanted one. This is a Neofinetia falcata Beniogi. So I'll just get the label for you. There you go. So Beniogi translates to red fan. And the reason that it has this name is because it's a fukarin variegation. So it has marginal stripes that start white, green, yellow, and they will turn red through time and with increasing sunlight. So it's a colour morphing fukarin, a colour changing fukarin. And the particular variegation, this ability to go from white to through green or yellow and over to red, has a name. I believe it's Benikuma. But again, if I've messed up that pronunciation, I'm very sorry. It was first registered in 1990 and it was thought to be found by a Sakai City resident. That's a real star of this order. I don't quite know what else to say. I'm just really honoured to be holding this Neofinetia right now. Thank you so much for opening these Neofinetias with me, and I'll keep you updated as to their progress over time, but for now that's it from me. Oh, I forgot to include this one, the non-Neofinetia of the order, the Bulbophylum. Well, that's it from me. This was quite an exciting and unexpected order, so I'm just so pleased you could join me for unwrapping it. Thank you so much. If you've liked this video, give it a like. If you'd like to hear more, just subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you again soon, and I hope we'll catch up with these plants again soon when they're looking at their best. Thanks ever so much for listening. Bye for now.